welcome to this edition of ONTV News. I'm your host, Jessi Agnew. We all know someone who has been affected by cancer. Fortunately, there are a few upcoming events in the Orion area aimed at fighting against the disease. The third annual A Mother's Wish 5K and 10K walk run is quickly approaching. The charity walk is a fundraiser to help support Oakland County women and families coping with breast cancer. Don Luby founded the event in honor of his wife, Kathy, who passed away in 2008. The money earned during this walk run is used to help families before and after treatment with various expenses such as food, clothing, and other daily needs. The event takes place on September 21st at Lake Orion High School. To register or for more information, visit www.amotherswishmichigan.com. On Wednesday, September 11th, Buffalo Wild Wings will contribute 20% of your bill to the Brian Thomas Cancer Fund. Brian Thomas was diagnosed with metastatic malignant melanoma. He attended Lake Orion schools and currently teaches 8th grade science at Okeechobee Middle in Green Acres, Florida. He is a husband, a father, and has been involved in the fight against cancer even before he was diagnosed. Visit warriorbtcancerbeatdown.com to print off a coupon for the fundraiser. Buffalo Wild Wings is located at 770 North Lapeer Road in Lake Orion. The Oakland County Road Commission is planning a construction project to widen Baldwin Road between Morgan and Walden Roads. The project is planned to be completed in 2 phases over the next few years. Phase 1 will widen Baldwin from 2 lanes to 4 between Morgan and Gregory Roads. Phase 2 will expand Baldwin between Gregory and Walden Roads. Roundabouts are also planned to improve traffic flow. The county has secured $6 million to buy property along the road for Phase 1. The actual construction project is expected to cost between $10 and $12 million. For more information on this or any other planned road projects, visit the Oakland County Road Commission website at rcocweb.org. More than a century ago, a prank by local kids gave birth to a Lake Orion legend that is still told today. When those kids launched a dragon out onto the lake, little did they know that someday the legend would inspire Lake Orion schools to adopt a dragon mascot, or that an annual festival would celebrate their stunt. Now in its 5th year, Dragon on the Lake is a 3-day event that invites area residents into the village to enjoy music, food, and fun on the water. ONTV's Kayla Brandon was there and brings us this story.
The Dragon on the Lake Festival is back, and it is bigger and better than ever. With events in the downtown area, all the way here in Greens Park for the Dragon boat races, we're going to see if the Island Bombers can hold on to that coveted trophy.
Friday, August 23rd, marked the end of the summer for a lot of Lake Orion residents who gathered together for a 3-day festival of fun. And what better way to end the first evening of the festival than with the lighted boat parade? With cash prizes donated by Ray C's Extreme Store in Lapeer, judges were looking for the best decorations, eye appeal, and lighting of the bunch. We spoke to President of the Lake Orion Lake Association, Jerry Richards, to find out more about this unique parade's origins.
It's only been for the last 3 years. Previously it was a Venetian Day parade event, and those were daytime, and people would decorate up their boats, and we'd go around the lake, and it usually was on a Saturday. And over time that, it kind of fell off. And then along came the Dragon on the Lake, and we were asked to try to help put together an event. So we came up with a lighted boat parade, and it's been going on for 3 years. So this is our 4th one this week. So we're hoping that we get good participation and take it from there.
The downtown area was decorated with art from over 50 national and local artists, Saturday, August 24th. The Lakeside Living Art Fair helped raise funds for the Orion Art Center, which allows them to offer camps, classes, scholarships, and community outreach programs at little or no cost to its members. Lauren Denowith, director of the Orion Art Center, commented about the involvement of the festival.
Well, it's an amazing event because in the very first year, Dragon on the Lake was a couple of inflatables, a couple of crafts, and the chalk drawing contest. And now it's become really a full-fledged community festival. And we've been able to move the route into the downtown and have an art fair this year. And it's just really transformational, I think.
The Dragon boat races weren't a part of the festival until its 2nd year, but have quickly evolved to become the focal point over the last 4 years. Sunday, August 25th, 30 teams of paddlers gathered in Greens Park to compete for the coveted Dragon Trophy. Director of the Dragon boat races, Rob Kavanaugh, gave us the lowdown on the rules of the race and tips on how to win the competition.
The teams here are competing for the prestigious Dragon Cup. It's a 80-pound beautifully carved dragon by one of our local artists in the area. And what it is every team will race 3 times. And what dragon boat racing really is, it's basically drag racing in a canoe with 22 of your best friends. And the team that can paddle in unison together and be efficient with the paddle in and out of the water and be in cadence all together, working together as a team, we'll get across that finish line the fastest at the end of the day.
With more people participating in the boat races than ever before, you'd think someone would have been able to knock 3-time reigning champs, the Island Bombers, out of first place. But the Bombers came to win, and it's no surprise they did just that.
So I think it's safe to say you guys are a dynasty now. How does it feel?
It feels great. Feels great.
I'd like to thank the Cheerios I had this morning.
Yeah. What a great team. Couldn't ask for more. We did exactly what we tried to do.
Friends,
Lead all day
family,
long.
and team.
Yep. Got it.
So now the only question is, what are you guys going to do to celebrate?
Well, we're gonna go down to the beer tent and enjoy downtown Lake Orion and just have a good time.
Can we get an Island Bombers chant on 3?
I like it.
All right.
Island Bombers at 3.
1,
2, 3.
Reporting in Green Park in Lake Orion, I'm Kayla Brandon for ONTV News.
Thanks, Kayla. We now turn our attention to local sports. Football season officially kicked off last Friday with the Dragons traveling across town to Oxford to take on the Wildcats. Lake Orion's defense started slow, allowing Oxford QB Glacier Wallington to scramble for some big gains. With the score tied at 7 apiece, Lake Orion's defense allowed a wide-open 30-yard touchdown pass from Wallington to Mitch Tilley. Oxford took a 14-7 lead into halftime. Lake Orion was able to drive down the field to start the third quarter, tying the game at 14 with a 41-yard pass from Connor Grant to Zach Arnold. Luckily for Lake Orion, the weather took a turn for the worse and the game was postponed in the third quarter. The postponement allowed Lake Orion to regroup, watch some tape, and correct their defensive mistakes from the first half. The game picked up again Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. After allowing an Oxford field goal, Lake Orion scored 2 unanswered touchdowns. One on a 90-yard kickoff return by Corey Esther late in the third, then on an 11-yard, Dominic Giovinazzo run up the middle on their very next possession. Lake Orion went ahead 28-17. Oxford would respond with 6:07 remaining in the game, scoring an 11-yard touchdown run by senior running back Ben Line. After a failed 2-point conversion, Oxford cut the lead 28-23. However, Lake Orion wasn't satisfied, scoring on their next possession on a 10-yard TD run by Chris Lee, his second of the game. Lake Orion looked primed to walk away the victors, but Oxford had other plans. With just 48 seconds left to play, Wallington ran the ball in himself, closing the gap. Lake Orion 35, Oxford 30. Oxford then recovered an onside kick and drove the ball down to the Lake Orion 37. The excitement was short-lived as a Lake Orion sack drove Oxford back to their own 45. A desperate Hail Mary attempt was picked off by Lake Orion. The Dragons ran off the rest of the clock with a QB kneel down. Final score, Lake Orion 35, Oxford 30. You can watch the game in its entirety right here on ONTV or on demand on our YouTube channel. Visit orionontv.org and click on the YouTube link on the right-hand side. Youth soccer clubs kicked off their new season the first week of August. The Orion Oxford Soccer League and the Lake Orion Lobos Travel Soccer Club, now named the Alliance Academy Gold, welcome their new players and teammates. The Alliance Gold U11 girls go to business right away, traveling to Midland for their first tournament of the year on Saturday, August 24th and Sunday, August 25th. The girls won their first game 2-1, taking down the Forza U11 with goals by Abby Locke and Anna Sikta. In Game 2, the Saginaw Storm led late into the second half, but Sikta scores 2 straight to lift Alliance to the 2-1 win. On Sunday, the girls battled Gaylord in the Heat, winning 4-0 to earn a berth in the championship game against Farmington Fusion. Unfortunately, the Fusion were too much for the Alliance, winning 3-0 in a hard-fought match. The team posed for pictures with their medals and the runner-up trophy before heading home. All were proud of the effort put in by the team under very hot conditions. The Alliance U11 girls will be on the road to Northern Michigan for another tournament in Petoskey on Saturday, September 7th. We'll have the results on our next program. If you would like more information about the Alliance Academy Gold Travel Soccer Club or the OOSL, Visit their websites at allianceacademy.net and www.ooslsoccer.org. If you have youth sports scores and results to share, let us know. Email your story ideas and scores to ontv@orionontv.org. That's it for this edition of ONTV News. On behalf of the entire crew, I'm Jessi Agnew. Thanks for watching.